dance then. Hurry, hurry, come carry your baby go. Come and see my mother. My mother. You must see my mother. My mother. Come and see my mother. Hey. My mother.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode on EWL Experience with Luchi. Don't forget that this podcast is a platform for you to be expressive and a reality check. Okay, I have with me Amaka. I'm your host, Imitezi Luchi Gloria. Yes, happy belated Mother's Day. Like, I love my mama so much. So this episode is dedicated to all the lovely mothers out there, especially for my dear friend Deborah DK and my mom, Imitezi Gladys.
Yeah, my mom.
You guys need to be celebrated every day. Every day. Now you guys are strong. We appreciate you. So basically, Amaka, today we're just going to be talking about random things. Things that women go through. You know, all this childbirth. You know, we're talking about something and you said that if you get pregnant, you're going to sleep on one side of your
one side of your body, and I heard it's going to like be on the left side. Because if you sleep on the right, like it's like the baby's going to like be dropping on the right side of your stomach. You get when you lie on your right, and also on your back. You can't even lie on your back. You can't lie like facing your bed down. And I know some people, they like doing that shit anytime you get.
Like I can.
That thing it will just be like you have I don't think it's for 9 months, but I think it's for like 5 months. Like when the baby is growing. Yeah, when the baby is growing. So I think you just like lie on your left side for that 5 months, and that's like how many days, guys? How many nights?
Like mothers, you guys
are amazing.
Love you guys.
You guys are amazing.
I love you guys.
Like the strength and everything. I was even telling Luchi today about like our generation. You know, our mothers these days, like they pray. They are this spiritual kind of like mothers to us and everything. We're away from them. We're away from home, but they keep praying for us every single time. I think their prayers are like the roof over our heads, you know. But right now, like our generation we need help. But I feel
we need God. I feel that those characteristics comes when you are giving birth and you feel, okay, I need to watch over this girl, I need to watch over this boy, I need to be prayerful because my child cannot come and fall into danger when I'm alive. That motherly love, that motherly care.
It's not everybody that like that. You have your own perspective. Me, I have my own perspective. I'll be loving, you know. But there are some people that when they give birth in the future, like our generation now, we should give birth. And someone just come, mommy, I'm having issues. Me, I'm having issues too. You be on your own. I'm having issues though. Go and call your father. But that's not how it's supposed to be. Like for real. Like really, that's not how it's supposed to be.
I said something.
We have to wake up spiritually. We have to actually wake up.
Please, let's start praying. Let's start by praying for our younger sisters, our younger brothers, even
our
siblings, ourselves. I think with that we're able to develop the habit of always like praying, and you know this Christian habit mothers have. They're always. My mom would call me like 7 a.m. in the morning, and she's like, "Are you okay?" Just she's having this kind of funny feeling, and she's like, "Just let me call you to check up on you." I'm like, I don't wake up by 7 a.m. to start. Like really, I'm very serious. Like mothers, like
sometimes when you are asleep, if you are like actually like a person that takes note of things, like notice things on time, if you are asleep, your mother could just come to your room. At night when people are like
touching your body,
be like a thief in the night, so come just open the door and I start praying for you. Those days I noticed that thing about my mom. She was praying for me and I'm like, I was sleeping though, as in I had to blink, like I was just blinking to make sure that I was not dreaming. But she could not see me because it was dark. But I was like, is it my mom or is it a thief? Because it's not now, just shout, oh no.
No,
but just shout thief.
But I said something in our previous episode that women, like, we are wonderful beings. Even at a very young age, when you are going through this medra or something, you are feeling serious pains. And I don't think guys experience those kind of things. Even when you have what is called that thing, guys.
I don't know. It says when they
have wet dreams.
They don't. What? Well, my friend told me I don't really know. I'm a guy.
I don't know too. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what do they call it?
But my point is saying when you're so like me, when I'm happy, when I'm on my period, I have this serious
Cramp.
I can be throwing up. My stomach is in, as in, you know when that as if hammer they hit your stomach, as if they're using screwdriver to
Screw. I mean that you just use something like hook. So start
Ah.
dragging it outside.
My dear, the pain is severe,
It's very painful.
and I'm like
and that is not even like 1% of childbirth.
that. Somebody was telling me
Like,
something. I
I watched the
telling
video. I showed you the video now.
Yes. Like I was telling Chisom today. No, seriously, I was telling Chisom today that when it comes to this relationship, marriage as an institution, like what scares me most after one particular thing, we say childbirth. Like I don't ask myself. I like facing on, like when I'm sleeping, I like facing my bed down.
It's not really easy.
I know Sabi sleep side by side. I like my head should be down and my body's down. I'm like, this is what you're telling me, saying at one part I was like, how am I supposed to cope with this?
No, for the first 4 months, you pass that everybody. First, half.
And there's something somebody talked about today. The person was like, why is it that all these guys, when they finally don't hammer small cash, they're going to spend on their girlfriends, iPhone 11, latest Gucci bag, and they forgot to say their mama still day one side.
They're so Gary. They're supposed to like. Yeah, when you pick
your mama
soften yourself. Normally that's to show your body. When you pick, soften yourself. Soften your mama. Now she
like the pain.
Guy, before your girlfriend self, your mother.
I don't.
Without her, you won't. You will not be in this world now.
No, but I'm not saying that when you get married now, you should not favor your mom over your wife.
No,
but if you could be some people totally forget that they actually have mothers. You know, people will say, why are we all saying our mothers? Like when you see the pain mothers go through for their children, and see if my hand should just cut like this, as if my mom is like, Jesus, what happened? Like she's no comfort. My aunt may just look at me and say, no,
the thing is, I feel fathers, they care.
They yes,
do.
No, but
it's just like maybe showing it to make them weak.
No, a mother is someone that she shows you her weakness. If my mommy is sad, she can cry in front of you. If she's happy, she can be happy to a fault and she will still cry. But my dad, if my daddy is sad, next thing you'll just lock yourself for inside room. There's no space for you to comfort him. There's no space for you to see that.
You're not gonna meet daddy. What happened?
Like,
what would you tell him? No, if you saw him like in parallel,
no,
like, what would you tell him?
A hug or
a Nigerian father.
No, but seriously,
Really?
I think that is why we are tied to our moms, because they show us that weak part. They show us that they are still vulnerable. You know, fathers, they be like, say, they see themselves as tiny gods, that they know they make mistake. And if I tell you don't do this, it means say me, I know they do it. But my mom, even when she's advising me, she still shows me her faults and say, you be human, you feel make mistakes sometimes. But these are things I just need to tell you. You understand? So always tell our mothers how much we love them. And also make not tell your person, you
Shout out to the fathers, oh.
Shout out to the fathers.
Like,
they are
like,
good
there are
with
some
money.
parents, there are some men. No, we
seriously.
Not really with money, but there are some men that sometimes they play the
role of a mother.
Exactly. Like I have a friend that her first period, her first flow, it was her father that taught her how to use a pad.
Yeah.
Her mother was out of town. Some fathers, they are like a mother figure. It does not mean like fathers they just bring money, don't they show care, don't they bring money, oh.
They try. But this episode is dedicated to mothers.
Fathers
But seriously, let's pay attention to our mother, because they are very strong. But even sometimes they try to put up that tough skin, like, I'm talking to you, don't do this, don't do. But within them is out of a place of love. They are scared of what is going to happen to my child the next minute, what it's going to do. So anytime you want misbehavior, just think about how my mama will feel. Like, what's up now? If not me there, sure I will feel. All this kind of, it's like talk. They advise yourself. Show that you care. Show that you are growing. For we upcoming mothers, upcoming mothers.
Salute.
Don't worry, we're gonna understand. You're going to understand what it means to become a mother. So really, this episode EWL, we're supposed to talk about other stuff on religion versus reality, yeah.
Yeah.
But we just decided to do this short video saying, Mama, I love you. I really, really appreciate all you've done for me, the care, the love, the calls. As I don't get boyfriend, I you be my boyfriend, I you be my husband. You're my paddy, like from day one. You always call me and like, Luchi, what's up? I really appreciate you. I love you so much, Mama. Glad.
Mothers, once you say, mommy, headache, it's malaria. It's my
Your eye is green. You always say your eye is green. You gotta take
malaria.
All good
I
malaria.
cannot sleep. It's malaria. Everything. They are our doctors. They just come naturally with that certificate. They just come like that. Follow come. So
Yeah.
they just come with that. Mothers are actually like amazing. They are really good. Like they are the pillars of the home.
And so
like,
you know the funny thing. You know the funny thing that even though when people are shouting, "Man is the head of the home," there are some homes that the mother she's the head. She plays the role of the head of the family,
and she's
the
pillar.
Catering for her family. She's carrying. It's like she's the backbone of the family. If anything should just happen to that woman like this, something like
Just
things
like
are
a
not
house
going to be alright.
without walls.
Like I keep asking myself how they are able to do everything together and they are still strong. Because just leave a man with a family to go to work, come back, take care of the home, dress the kids. The person is going to run
having
nuts.
a baby or like
Men should put themselves in a situation where they will get pregnant, they'll still have to go to work, they'll still come back, take care of the children, wake up as early as 5 a.m., bathe them. Oh my god.
Oh god.
There were times my mom used to do this by herself for me and my little brother. When that by then I never get sense, I still be a baby, and she would take me to school.
Get sense now.
Are you serious? But seriously, she would take me to school. She would do everything by herself. She would come back by 7, make dinner for me and my brother and my dad. And I'm like, how do you, because sometimes now, like I take major parts in taking care of the home now. I ask myself, how is she able to do this? Because I go to work, I come back, and I'll still have to make dinner for my parents and my siblings. And I'm like complaining, what's all this? Well, now waiting my mother do. She go wash our clothes, cook, go work, come back. Like mothers. And there's a lady I know actually. She's like the pillar of her home. She struggled with herself before she's late now. She struggled herself for her 6 children, and she had, funny enough, she was married, and she struggled. The struggle was much for her per se. If she gets one plate of food, she will give up that plate of food for her children, and she will stay hungry. Last night she will drink coke and jam pie throughout the whole day. She will eat that and she'll go to bed. The next day, if it's 2 portion of food, she give it to her children, and she drinks coke because she sells provision. She'll drink coke, and that was how she continued. And you know, this body no be firewood. It was break last. And that's why, even as much as I encourage women to be as good as they are, which is their nature, I still encourage them to watch out for themselves.
Yeah, I also encourage married men, to actually like watch for their wives too.
Yeah.
Because for her to like go through that stress, that means the man is, sorry to say, nobody.
Yes,
it's
just
not
there.
helping.
It's just a physical.
Yeah.
What they call it, is it a number or a member?
A what?
Is it a number or a member? In this case.
New.
It's not, well, seriously, I
New.
feel
Nothing.
I know we women, we have that compassion. We want to do so that everybody will feel safe, everybody will feel okay. But sometimes as mothers out there, I know we love you so much, we appreciate your efforts, but sometimes can you just take a moment, a day, a year, a month, and invest in yourself? Love yourself, take care of yourself. I know it's going to be hard, but even as much as you put for your children, the more you do for your children, I feel you should do same to yourself. Take care of, be healthy, because when you don't train your children finish, you can't die. Who go enjoy the fruit of your labor? I tell my mom when she gets so worried, worked up over little things. Okay, maybe she tells me, although she don't face lashes, and she tells my brother, go, she don't barb style of hair, and she's like getting so mad. I'm like, mommy, calm down. See, no matter what you say from now, what I won't do now, I won't do. So instead of you investing your emotion, investing, like, there's how you would think, you can't get high blood pressure, abi, high blood pressure. Here's how you're going to think, and you start disturbing your heart, the peace of your mind. When you don't talk, your duty is to talk. Your duty as a mother is to talk.
See,
care for your
mothers,
children.
I think part of their duty is to worry.
Yes,
you worry
well,
a lot.
I'm saying you can't take that from them. But I'm saying, as humans, we need to watch over ourselves. Because in the case of this lady I just talked about, she could have done better. It's good that she cared for her 6 children, made sure they had what to eat, made sure they were okay, made sure they went to school, because she was struggling between taking care of her children, taking care of herself, taking care of her home, running the home. I'm saying, in between that, there were times she should have chosen herself.
Okay, now let's put this question back
Yes. To me?
Yeah.
To
you.
That mean what?
Now, if you are in her shoes, you have 6 kids that you have to train, you have to like feed, you have a small provision shop, and God forbid your husband is a nil, he's a nobody, he's not a member, he's not a number, he's just giving you babies. That's just
a whole
business.
6 children.
Now, if you're in her shoes, what you have done? Because you are saying that she
If
have
I was in my shoes, me speaking from my own side, as a woman, basically, as I advise people, you should be able to train. You should be able to model yourself to become someone that, even without the help of your husband, you should be able to do something for you and your kids.
Now,
okay, chill. You now said if I was in a situation I had a provision store. I don't know how I would have done it as a mother, because I just know what it means to be a mother. I can't blame her, but I will do better. I will try. And the question I have,
having 6 children, it's not easy.
It's not easy,
Because
but now
family,
she's
I
late.
have 5
Now
siblings.
she's late, yeah.
Yeah.
And the children are out there, they are suffering.
Wow.
So I'm saying, it's true she would have catered for them, irrespective of whether she had just one plate of food. But I felt at some point she should choose herself. At some point she should have chosen herself.
This life, sometimes you have to be selfish. You can be selfless,
Yes.
but sometimes you have to be selfish.
Because now she's.
But we're talking about her kids,
But now,
not
okay,
her
I'm saying
friends.
when
These
she's.
are children you push them
And
out.
another thing again, ladies, I think you guys should go read on family planning. Seriously.
See, now people that they born pass for this Nigeria. I don't talk, I don't tire. You see family now. You know you go get belly 1 year. Next year, another one.
You say next year,
Another one.
9 months gap.
If like I say they born 2 children for 1
Seriously,
year,
you
get
women.
belly. You be pregnant last year. You can't be this thing born in February. Get pregnant again the same year.
December.
Born December. How far? Wait.
See,
Let's see they
see,
produce
see,
milk.
see.
Let's like seriously.
And I see this.
Ah.
I don't know how to put this thing. I don't know why it's so rampant in this country that you don't have a means for your daily bread, and all you do is you make a woman pop out babies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. See, 9.
See.
I had this neighbor. She was looking for a girl. No girls now. She wanted a female child. She gave it to the first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. The 9th one now, come out to be boy.
At last.
Last, she stopped. Now tell me, you have boys, you don't have a girl. You should have just stopped. Like, I know that some people are like, I get faith, but sometimes your faith, you're not strong.
No, because
Like,
see, if you
faith
get
is
the
good.
money, if you get seriously, some people love babies. Some women love. They're ready to give.
But not
out.
when you are poor, you now bring a
No,
child to the world to suffer.
if you don't have money, you are giving birth to 6 children. What's your ebunobi? What's your mindset? I don't understand. You see them, one will go from becoming a criminal, becoming a prostitute, some people actually turn out nice though. But I'm not going to forgive you as a child if I come from that kind of home where we are 6, 7, and even to eat 3 square meal a day is a problem.
It's a problem. No.
So this is another issue I think women should, as lovely as we are as mothers, no, they open your leg and anytime you are welcome.
You just need to, even if you can't say no to your husband, you can actually tell him, advise him
On
about family planning. You don't need to like any little thing. Wow. Any little thing. Wow.
You're welcome.
Mother of all nations.
I think that is the part we want to really touch in this episode. So, Amaka, what do you want to say to your mother and to a particular special someone out there?
Hello. So shout out to my mom. Unoma Edith.
Oh.
She's been everything towards my family for the past 10 years. She's been everything. She's been the pillar, the head, everything you can. As in, if I should call this woman now, she's, oh my god, I can't even start.
We love you.
Like,
we love you, mama.
when we lost my dad, I knew this woman was strong. She's easily bothered by things. So, like, once you just like, mommy, this one, I'm having headache, typhoid, kidney, she start running. Hey, she not kneel down. God. She will pray. And I know that sometimes saying when she prays, before she's like, God has answered. Just give me time. Just give him time. It will just go like that. But my mom, she has been strong, seriously strong. And even with all those trials and temptations that we've been going through in my family, I'm the last of the 6 children.
Baby Margaret.
So just imagine the space and everything. It's really, really nice having someone like that to support me every time. Sometimes I call her. I won't discuss some things about some boys' problem. Like I've discussed with her, and she'll be like, remove your eyes.
The time will come.
Remove your eyes. I'm like, Mom, you see this girl? She'll be like, remove your eyes. Always remove the eyes. So she's actually like everything to me, like for real. She's nice. And then when I watched this video, like when the baby was coming out,
you're like, Mama, go through this kind of thing.
I say, if not,
and my mommy will tell me how to kill her.
If not to vomit children come outside, well, like, we go vomit the children. No.
And if not for these cars that come to see us, nah, I don't blame some people outside the country. They would should see us anytime, any day. So,
and God, having 6 children is not easy. Having to train 6 children is not easy.
Especially 5 girls.
Five. 1 boy, 5 girls. That's what we are in my family. It's not easy.
it's not
because
easy.
you have to be keeping check on your girls so that they won't go outside. You have to keep your boy in order so that he won't like go into the streets or like start impregnating girls.
Not be saying you're checking him is going to change anything.
Yeah, it's just like
that constant,
him,
that constant
praying,
care.
Always remember God. Always remember this. Just be telling him that your father did not do this. So
you will not put me inside trouble with this child.
I don't keep my mama.
You don't
go keep.
So I've said 1,000 times how much I love my mother. Gladys Emiteze, she's so lovely. Anyone that meets my mom has met a mother. Like you can't meet my mom and you feel that vacuum of I don't know what a mother looks like. She feels that vacuum. That's who my mother is. And like I said, this episode is dedicated to my friend Deborah Dike. I love you so much, baby girl. I hope you get to see this. I love you so much. I love my mommy and to Mother Gassi. I love you. Mother Gassi, because she's already strong.
Yeah, she's another mother. I
love you, Mama.
Nice. Then we have Mommy G.
Yeah.
That lady that's really, really nice. She's vibes. She just
Mama G.
She's
G
really,
for
really
general. When you say G for general, don't be saying that.
Don't be saying that joke. She's a really level. You get. Then we have Auntie Angel.
Auntie, we love you so much. I call her Auntie Mommy. Auntie Mommy. I'm serious. I call her that. I love you so much.
It's been a while,
I can't wait to see
I know
you.
that
Seriously.
Since you've left, we've been doing great. We do
yeah,
things that
yeah.
you approve of.
Yes.
If you misbehave, she'll whoop your ass. Even from that side, she'll whoop your ass.
Like she's quotes me a love, but I know it's from a place of love.
Yeah.
And to other people we didn't mention, we love you, never we love you, never. We love you regardless. That's all in Mother's Edition for this week. Don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Luchi's Concept. It's going to be shown on the stream or on the screen. Don't forget to go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Luchi's Concept. It's going to be showing on the screen. And go subscribe to Anchor at EWL_podcast. Yeah, Experience with Luchi. And go follow me on my private handle at Oluchi Mitezi or AWL_podcast, or my brand handle at Luchi's Concepts. I love you guys. Stay safe. And yeah, I keep forgetting. We are proudly sponsored by tradesmarts.io, an online platform where you get to have a safe trade. Yeah, all these people they scam you.
You're not gonna scam you again.
So go check out our website at www.tradesmart.io. I'm your host, Luchi and
I am Chiamaka
Margaret. I love you, mommy.
Ow.
Stay safe. Bye.
A woman of quality knows what she wants. If you want